एकता की ज्योति सारी, एकता की ज्योति सारी पृथ्वी पर छा जाए। वर दे, वर दे, वर दे, हे परमेश्वर वर दे। एकता की ज्योति सारी, एकता की ज्योति सारी पृथ्वी पर छा जाए। साम्राज्य प्रभु का है, साम्राज्य प्रभु का है। यह भाव सभी देश प्रदेश और जनमानस के ललाट पर अंकित हो जाए। वर दे, वर दे, वर दे।
Today we're going to listen to a story called Let's Respect Everyone. It's a story that teaches us why we should be respectful towards others and what happens when we respect others. On the contrary, what also happens when we are disrespectful towards other people. Shana and Asta were sisters. Though they are from the same family, yet they were different at heart. Shana was very loving, kind-hearted, and treated everyone respectfully. On the contrary, Asta was just the opposite. As a result, everyone loved and respected Shana, and this caused Asta to dislike Shana out of jealousy. One day, Shana was walking in the woods. She kept wandering, and after a while she got lost. She kept walking and she came across a strange looking house. She went into the house and came across 3 dwarfs. She explained to them that she was lost and that she wanted to return home. The dwarfs told her that they will help her, provided that she does what they ask her to do. Shana had no choice but to agree. The first dwarf asked Shana to cook something for them. Well, Shana complied, so she made for them all delicious sandwiches, and she served them gladly. The next morning, the second dwarf asked Shana to help clean the house. She complied once again. As she finished cleaning the house, she heard the third dwarf shouting away at the bird that was eating the corn that he had planted. She went to the dwarf and told him to calm down. Next, she went near the bird and made all the funny faces to scare away the bird. The dwarfs were very happy with the way Shana treated them with love and respect. As a result, they gave her a bag full of candies. Next, within a fraction of a second, Shana was back home with Asta. "Where have you been?" asked Asta. So Shana explained to her about how she got lost in the woods and how she met the dwarfs and that she came back home with their help. "Where is this place and show it to me?" Shana did so. But before Shana could explain to Asta about it, Asta ran into the woods and came across the strange house and entered it without permission. Just like how Shana came across the 3 dwarfs, Asta did the same. And she said, "Look here, I've got lost in the woods. I'm staying here for a night. And tomorrow when I return, I want to go back with a bag full of candies, much bigger than the one Shana has." Do you think the dwarfs liked the way she spoke to them? Of course not. They didn't like it. But they said, let's give it a try. Let's give her a chance. The first dwarf asked Asta to cook them something to eat. Oh, hello, do I look like a maid to you? Cook yourself. The next morning, the second dwarf asked Asta to sweep the house. Oh, hello, I don't do dirty jobs. And she went off to take a nap. Unfortunately, while she was taking a nap, she was disturbed by the shouting of the third elf. They were shouting at the bird that was eating up the corn. Can you keep quiet? You've just woken me up from my sleep. I can't believe such a tiny creature like you can have such a loud voice. The dwarf was very, very angry with her rude behavior. Now it was time for Asta to leave. The dwarfs were very upset with her rude and disrespectful behavior. Within a fraction of a second, she was back home. But do you think she was back with candies? No, she was back with the bag full of rocks. When Shana saw Asta with the bag full of rocks, she was shocked. And she explained to Asta that the reason why this happened to her was because of her disrespectful behavior towards others. This experience and incident made Asta realize of her past mistakes, and this changed her nature forever.